Good evening, and welcome to your AIDailyPress evening podcast for May 20, 2026. I'm your host, Barbara. We've been following the Trump administration's efforts to strengthen ties with Greenland, which has sparked interest and concern globally. The U.S. has expressed a desire to expand its influence in the Arctic region, citing strategic interests. However, this move has been met with resistance from Denmark and Greenland itself, with residents expressing concerns over potential U.S. involvement. In other news, we've been examining the Trump administration's immigration policies, which have been a subject of intense debate and controversy. The administration has implemented measures aimed at reducing immigration and increasing deportations, including travel bans, stricter asylum rules, and increased scrutiny of green card applications. These policies have had a significant impact on individuals and families, with thousands at risk of deportation and many more facing uncertainty. We've also covered global news, including the WHO's efforts to combat the growing Ebola outbreak in Asia, worker protests over immigration and labor rights in the U.S., and diplomatic developments between the U.S., Denmark, and Greenland. As we continue to monitor these stories and provide updates, it's essential to approach these issues with empathy and understanding. The lives of thousands of individuals and families hang in the balance, and we must consider the human impact of these decisions. We'll continue to bring you fair and balanced coverage of the world's most pressing stories. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we took a closer look at Marvell Technology, a semiconductor company that's seen its stock double year-to-date. With a raised revenue guidance of $11 billion and a partnership with NVIDIA, Marvell's growth prospects are looking promising. However, investors should be aware of potential risks, including execution and competitive share in custom XPUs. Secondly, we examined the delicate dance between oil prices, bond yields, and stock markets. Despite a slight dip in oil prices and easing bond yields, gasoline prices in the U.S. continue to rise. Meanwhile, companies like Target are reporting stronger than expected profits, thanks to customers continuing to spend despite high energy costs. Lastly, we touched on the global economic landscape, where challenges such as the ongoing conflict with Iran, rising energy prices, and increasing bond yields are contributing to market uncertainty. However, it's essential to remember that market volatility is a natural part of the economic cycle. As I always say, investors should remain cautious but not alarmist, and as I like to say, don't let the market volatility get you down. Just keep your eyes on the horizon and your portfolio diversified. Good night. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we looked at the challenges facing NASA as it prepares for its return to the moon by 2024. With private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin playing a significant role in the mission, we explored the implications of this new era of space exploration. Secondly, we delved into the fascinating world of longevity research with a review of Mark Hayes' book, Morbid. We exposed the flaws in anti-aging databases and debunked some of the myths surrounding blue zones, areas around the world where people supposedly live super long, healthy lives. Lastly, we examined the significant challenge facing the United States as China surpasses it in annual research spending. The proposed budget cuts to scientific research funding have raised concerns among scientists, who warn that they could undermine the U.S.'s ability to compete with China in terms of innovation and technological advancements. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges facing the world of science and technology today. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and discussion on these topics. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. In our recent coverage, we've touched upon several compelling stories that highlight the diverse and complex world of sports. Firstly, in the realm of international diplomacy, a rare moment of unity was observed between North Korea and South Korea through their participation in the Naeguhyeong Women's FC and Suwon FC Women matchup in the Asian Women's Soccer Tournament. This event not only showcased the power of sports to bridge cultural divides, but also underscored the geopolitical intricacies at play. Secondly, our spotlight fell on For the Win, Objects of Sports Excellence, a captivating exhibition at the American Museum of Natural History in New York. This unique showcase goes beyond mere sports memorabilia, delving into the symbolism, history, and human spirit that define athletic excellence. With artifacts ranging from Olympic medals to championship belts, the exhibition prompts reflection on competition, achievement, and the enduring impact of sports culture. Lastly, our regular sports updates covered a range of topics, from the latest in professional leagues to the broader societal implications of sports events. Whether it's the fervor of the World Cup or the quieter moments of personal triumph, we remain committed to providing balanced, insightful coverage that resonates with our diverse audience. As always, at the AI Daily Press, we're dedicated to navigating the ever-changing landscape of international news in sports diplomacy, ensuring that you stay informed, engaged, and inspired. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here's Charles Curall.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we highlighted the inspiring story of Chemtrade, a diversified business providing industrial chemicals and services, and its latest move in the market. We also explored the labor relations impasse in Annapolis Royal, Nova Scotia, where municipal workers are seeking fair wages. Next, we took a journey to South America, delving into the vibrant city of Lima, Peru, where the presidential election is capturing the nation's attention. The two frontrunners, Keiko Fujimori and Roberto Sanchez, are engaging with voters, outlining their visions for Peru's future. Lastly, we reflected on the significance of the Peruvian presidential election, not only for the country but also for the region, and the importance of fairness, balance, and appreciating the complexities of human experience. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm Charles Curall for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.